All right, Wednesdayites, picture this. The gavel's about to drop on Hillsborough, and the shockwaves could tear apart everything we've grafted for. That's right, our beloved Sheffield Wednesday is staring down a winding-up petition from HMRC over unpaid tax. It's more than a bill. It's a bloody great siren wailing through the night, forcing us all to face up to the chaos at the top. But here's the bit that keeps me awake. Could this actually be the spark that reignites our club? Stick with me, I'm diving straight into the storm, and by the end, you'll see why I'm not just anxious, I'm cautiously, fiercely hopeful. Picture it now, paperwork served, debts piling up like storm clouds over S6, HMRC's at the door, but they're not alone. The EFL's owed, and then there's New Avenue projects, those shadowy types with an iron grip on Hillsborough through a massive secured loan. Why would they let the club go under? Their stadium's on the line too. These creditors aren't daft, they'd rather take control than watch it all burn. And with a new football regulator looming large, eyes peeled and rules tightening, any slide towards oblivion will be under the microscope like never before. So, tell me, fellow Owls, are we hearing the death knell or the messy prelude to a rebirth? Fast forward to the courtroom, that petition lands, and bam, a hearing set within 4 to 8 weeks. Plenty of time for the creditors to change tack and push for administration. Why? Because it's the lifeline before the drop. Liquidation? That's the end gone. Finished. History in the bin. Administration? Painful, yeah, but it buys time, freezes the hounds at the gate, and opens the door to a fresh start. And here's where it gets personal. Our owner, Dafon Chanziri, can't just slam on the brakes. As a creditor himself, he'd be mad to block it if the alternative's total wipeout. Don't believe me? Word is, he's already lawyered up with some big hitters. David Hinchcliffe at Wigan LLP, the go-to guy for football meltdowns, and Pitchikpon A.M. Munkolchai from Linklaters, sharpening the plan. These aren't rookies, they're the surgeons who tell him straight, administration's the scalpel, not the sledgehammer. But let's cut through the legal jargon because this one hits home. If administration lands, and mark my words, it's more likely now than ever Chanziri's chapter ends. Administrators take the wheel, hunting for a new owner to steer us clear of the championship trapdoor we've flirted with for too long. Is this the dream? No chance. It's a gut punch to every fan who's bled blue and white through the thin years. Yet stop and think, hasn't the status quo been choking us? Dodgy signings, silence from the boardroom, that sinking feeling we're drifting. This upheaval, brutal as it is, screams for change. It's not defeat. It's the universe forcing our hand towards owners who actually get it, who back youth, not just survival, and build a side that scares the opposition, not one that scrapes by. So here's my unfiltered take. Wednesdayites, we've stood on this cliff edge before, but this time the wind's blowing towards salvation, not surrender. Administration isn't the villain, it's the villain's reluctant ally, the plot twist that might just hand us back to people who genuinely care. And you? What do you reckon? Would you swap Chanziri's reign for the unknown promise of new blood, even if it means a few scars along the way? Drop your thoughts below. If administration hits, who's your dream buyer to bring the Owls back? Smash that like, subscribe for every twist and turn, because together, we don't just survive, we rise. Up the Owls, let's own this fight. See you next time.